There's a special kind of hurt that comes when someone is rude to you. It's not the insult itself so much as the message behind it. You don't matter. You're less. And that stings. It makes your chest tight. It makes you want to answer back, to strike, to humiliate. But here's the truth. Almost no one tells you. The quickest, cleanest, most devastating way to make someone regret their rudeness is to become the version of yourself they didn't think possible. Not loud revenge, not drama, quiet dignity, strategic escalation where needed, and a life they'll wish they hadn't tried to smallen. This isn't about being cold or unforgiving. It's about protecting your worth and teaching others, without breaking your own rules, that rudeness has real consequences. Listen carefully. I'll give you an actionable, step-by-step plan. What to do in the moment, how to respond later, how to protect yourself long-term, and how to turn that sting into fuel for the life they'll regret missing. When someone is rude, your nervous system fires up. Adrenaline, heat in the face, the urge to answer. That instant reaction is what most people expect. If you feed it, you lose. Do this instead. Slow your breath. A long inhale, longer exhale. Neutral voice, no sarcasm, no passive aggression. A single sentence measured, I don't appreciate that, or that wasn't necessary. If the situation makes you unsafe or unstable, walk away. Silence angers rudeness more than any clapback. Why this works? Rudeness is performative. The abuser feeds on reaction. When you don't react, you deny them the stage. Their rude remark goes flat, awkward, and small. People notice the calm person. They remember the one who kept dignity when others didn't. One-liner templates to use in the moment. That was rude. I won't engage. If you want to continue this conversation, use respectful language. I'm stepping away now. These lines are short, firm, and impossible for them to argue with, because they reveal your boundaries without drama. If someone repeatedly disrespects you, matching them blow for blow looks tempting. Don't escalate with insults. Instead, mirror their energy in firmness so they experience the distance they created. Example, co-worker interrupts every time you speak. Next time, when they interrupt, calmly say, I'd like to finish my point, please. Then continue. If interrupted again, stand and say, I'll return when we can speak respectfully, and leave the room. Mirroring does two things. It shows you'll no longer tolerate their pattern. It teaches them the social consequence, distance, loss of cooperation, less influence. This is not revenge. It's a behavioral correction that signals you refuse to be treated as disposable. Rudeness is different from harassment, but many rude patterns in workplaces become toxic. Be strategic. Record dates, times, witnesses, what was said. Keep emails, texts. When possible, respond in writing after the rude interaction. I felt disrespected when X said Y. For clarity, here's what happened. This creates a paper trail. Escalate to HR or a manager when the behavior is repetitive or harmful. Use your documentation. Speak calmly. Focus on behavior and impact, not emotion. Why this is powerful? People often apologize in the moment but repeat actions later. A paper trail prevents the bully from gaslighting you and forces accountability. It also protects you legally if things cross into harassment. One of the strongest forms of making them regret it is not confronting them publicly, but letting others observe your dignity. 2 quick tactics. Keep your composure in front of others. When someone is rude in a group, your calm, firm response sends a social cue. That person looks small. Group dynamics favor the composed. Let others step in. If a stranger is rude to you in public, a simple, I'd appreciate if you treat me with respect often causes bystanders to nod, intervene, or offer support. Humans favor fairness. Rude people feel more exposed in public. Over time, the rude person's behavior becomes their reputation. Meanwhile, your reputation grows, composed, poised, respected. That social judgment stings, and that's the regret. If someone's rudeness was meant to knock you down, promotions, relationships, popularity rise anyway. Focus on high-leverage growth, skill, career, body, finances, friendships. Public wins matter. A promotion, a successful project, a confident social presence. These are visible metrics of your life improving, despite their negativity. There's deep psychology here. People who are rude often make their identity by comparison. They measure their power by others' discomfort. If you thrive, they lose their map. The regret grows quietly. I helped push them away and they turned into someone I can't touch. Don't aim to show off. Grow for your life. Success is a byproduct of self-worth, not revenge. But it also becomes the most elegant form of consequence. One fast way to teach people that their rudeness costs them something: withdraw the favors. Stop being instantly available. Decline projects and invitations that were previously automatic. Protect your time, energy, and emotional labor. When they discover the easy access is gone, they realize they took something for granted. Make this clear with words if needed. I've decided to prioritize projects where I'm valued. I won't be available for X anymore. That sentence is powerful. You're not punitive. You're selective. Boundaries are the non-negotiable rules of how people treat you. Say no. Mean it. Example: no, I'll attend only meetings where we have a respectful agenda. Rehearse short, calm responses for repeated rude patterns. Don't explain or justify your boundaries. A boundary is a boundary. People who are used to getting away with rudeness will push. Your steadfastness will create friction. And when the friction reduces their access, regret follows. Sometimes the gentlest way to puncture rudeness is humor. If a snide remark is made, an offhand, "Wow, that was creative," with a small smile can expose the comment's pettiness without venom. Deflection also keeps you emotionally safe. Answer the practical question, then change the subject. Remove your emotional fuel. Humor makes the rude person feel awkward instead of triumphant. When they expect drama and get a joke, it destabilizes their pattern. This is crucial. Revenge that humiliates someone publicly escalates problems. It can backfire, causes legal headaches, and drags you into their chaos. If you want them to regret, make them regret in the ways that matter. Your improved life, your boundaries, their dwindling influence. Public humiliation is cheap, cruel, and often short-sighted. Choose dignity over spectacle. If a rude person is operating in your circle and won't stop, a direct public call-out, calm, specific, non-shaming, can be effective. Script to use in a group: "Hey, when you said X, it felt dismissive and hurtful. I'd appreciate if we can keep conversations respectful." This puts the ball in their court. Apologize, explain, or double down. If they apologize, great. If they double down, the social cost of their behavior rises. Call-outs should be used sparingly and with witnesses. They're effective because they align social norms against the rude behavior. People who are rude sometimes don't know better. Sometimes they do. If the person matters and you want genuine repair, say, "When you said X, I felt disrespected. If you value this relationship, I need an apology and a change." Be specific about the future behavior you expect. Real regret comes from responsibility. If they accept it and change, they may genuinely regret having caused harm. That's better than schadenfreude. It's growth. One of the slowest but most powerful forms of making them regret is surrounding yourself with people of higher standards. Friends who protect you, managers who value you, colleagues who respect you. When rude people watch you move into circles they can't access, regret deepens. They see their smallness magnified by your new environment. This is quiet but lethal to their ego. Your network is your armor. Pain fuels two things: bitterness or growth. Choosing growth is the highest form of revenge. Channel the injustice into a project, a new skill, a side business, a fitness goal, or a creative work. Years later, the person who was rude will see your results and feel the sting, and they'll also know their attempt to derail you failed. That kind of regret is not loud. It's existential. They will realize they helped shape someone they later couldn't reach. That's the best kind of regret. Silent, thoughtful, lasting. Not everyone is worth teaching. Some people are predators, chronic abusers, or simply toxic to the point of irredeemable. For them, cut contact. No explanation, no drama. You choose peace. When they look back and realize you're gone from their life, that absence hurts more than any confrontation. Regret is often sharper with empty space than with conflict. A. Workplace. Your manager takes credit. You document, present facts in your next meeting, and ask HR for formal recognition. Result: your work is recorded, their reputation takes heat. B. Friend. A friend publicly mocks you. You respond calmly. That comment felt disrespectful. You step back from them for a month, focusing on friends who uplift you. They message later, apologizing, because they felt your absence. C. Stranger. Someone is rude in a cafe. You smile, say, "Okay," finish your coffee and leave. Later, you post a serene photo of your day. Your social circle supports you. The rude person sees the post and realizes they were small. Each scene follows the same principle. Dignity plus boundary plus self-investment equals regret. There's a noble way to make someone regret. Live well, set boundaries, hold your ground, and demand respect. That method protects you, preserves your integrity, and forces them to see the cost of their rudeness. When they regret, let it be because they saw your life continue, and better, after their effort to diminish you. Let it be because they lost the chance to be part of that life. That kind of regret heals you. It changes them, and it improves the world around you. In the moment, that felt disrespectful. I won't engage like this. We can speak later when things are calmer. Please don't speak to me, harm others like that. For follow-up, I felt hurt by X. If we're going to keep working together, this must stop. I'd welcome a conversation when you can be respectful. For cutting off, I'm choosing to step away. Take care. If someone is rude to you, your first responsibility is to yourself. Don't trade your dignity for their performance. Use calm strength. Protect your time. Document when necessary. Let your life be your answer. If you liked this, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Which of these steps will you try the next time someone crosses the line? Share your stories. They help others learn how to respond with power, not poison.